Hey everybody, welcome to all my new subscribers, my viewers and my followers. Welcome and thank you for tuning in. All right, so this is the Budget 101 mock presentation. If you guys want to know more about this, please stay tuned. All right, you guys, so this is the mock presentation that I wanted to share with you guys that I want to do. This is going to be fake numbers, fake income, fake everything. All the numbers are dummied up. This is just to show you how this is what I do when I budget and things of that nature without using like my income and stuff like that. You guys seen like real numbers of what I use for like cash envelopes and single funds, but I did not show you my income. I'm not that transparent, y'all, so you're not going to know what I make. But I'm just basically going to dummy up some numbers so you guys can have an idea of how I do it. You know, you can do it a different way, but this is how I brainstorm when it's time for me to budget for the whole month, okay? I get paid twice a week, so that's what I'm going off by, twice a week, and that's basically it about that. I'm sorry, not twice a week. I get paid twice out the month. I get paid bi-weekly. I wish it was twice a week, but it's not. But I get paid, you know, every other week, every 2 weeks. So that's basically about that. So that's what I'm basing it off of. These are not real numbers. Even with the bill, when it goes down to the bills, it's not real numbers. This is just basically just to show you how I brainstorm and what I do when I budget. Because a lot of people don't know where to start or how to budget or how to brainstorm and try to figure out things, believe it or not. You know, not trying to say I'm the only one that know how to do it, or I'm just, you know, I know more than the next person, which I don't. This is just basically just to show you guys my experience and how I do it using other numbers, okay? That's just basically about that. So this is not to, belittle anybody or anything like that, because believe it or not, a lot of people do not know how to budget, okay? A lot. And, I had to learn, so, and I'm still learning and it's still hard. So, this is not an easy, thing to do. But anyway, let's get into it. All right. So I'm going to write on this board. Hopefully y'all can read my handwriting. Please don't judge me. You guys know my handwriting is not up to par. So we're going to start with the income, how much, the income is going to be. So the income for this person is going to be $1,455. And I'm basing this off of a person that's single and has a dog. Okay. And you get paid bi-weekly, okay, every 2 weeks, all right? So we're basing this off of paycheck 1. So since this is June, I got paid June 1st, so this is what it is. This is June 1st. So this is for the paycheck for June 1st, okay? So that's what I'm doing. I'm not sure if I'm going to do paycheck for June, the next paycheck. Yeah, so we'll see. Okay, we will see if I want to do that. But I'm just going to do for this paycheck. I'll just show you what this paycheck is looking like. If you want to see how I do for the next paycheck, then I'll do another video, okay? Because I don't want this video to be too long. So since this is the first pay week, I'll just do for this pay week, okay? All right, so cash envelopes, okay? This is the cash envelopes. This is how I brainstorm. This is how I write in my notes, okay? I write cash envelopes down. And then I go ahead and write sinking funds. Sinking funds is what you're saving. Okay, what you're saving and you're not touching, okay, unless it's an emergency, unless you have an emergency category. All right, I explained what single funds was in one of my videos. I'll link it down below. And cash envelopes, I'll put all my budgeting videos down below so you guys can look through them and peruse and things of that nature, because I don't want to make this video too long. But single funds is basically, in a nutshell, basically categories that you want to save for. All right, cash envelopes, just your daily expenses that you want to put cash envelopes, put money in for, categories and things of that nature. All right, so that's basically about that. All right, so groceries is one of the categories. Personal care, dog care, gas. Sorry about the noise, y'all. Fuel for your car, and dine out. All right, I'm going to put $100 here. Personal care is going to be $40. Dog care is going to be $25. Gas is going to be $40. And dine out is going to be $30, okay? A little dollar sign on there, okay? All right, so that's it for that. Sinking funds is going to be savings, tires, computer, and emergency. For your savings, you're going to put $25. For your tires, you're going to put $30. For your emergency, you're going to put $30. And for your computer, you're going to put $20. the little dollar signs. Again, I apologize for my handwriting, okay? All right, so now we're going to go into the bills, okay? This is the thing that a lot of people don't like to pay for, because I don't like to pay for them either, but you got to pay for them, okay? They are there. All right, so this is the cable, and we're going to talk about the electricity, water, cell phone, rent, credit card. The rent will be $700. The cell phone will be $100. Cable will be $70. Electricity will be $60. Water will be $70. Credit card is $25. Okay. So we're going to total this up and add everything up. So the total for cash envelopes is going to be $235. The total for sinking funds is going to be $105. Okay. Your bills is going to be, hold on, let me see. I want to make sure. Why is it, oh. What is, okay. All right. All right. Sorry. Your credit card, I'm going to make it, I'm going to make it, $30. Yeah. Okay. All right. So the total is going to be $1,030. Okay. So now what I usually do is I usually take the total from cash envelopes and sinking funds, and I get the total. Okay, that's what I usually do. Okay, move this up so you guys can see. All right, so the total for both of them together comes out to $340. Okay, that's both of them together. Now the total for everybody, everything, is going to be, I'm sorry, y'all. I thought I had it. Okay. The total is going to be $1,370. Okay. That's the grand total for everything, for all three categories, the cash envelopes, bills, and sinking funds. Okay. So this is what is going to be coming out of your check. What you'll have left over, I'm going to put it on this corner off to the side. Hopefully you guys see it. It's going to be $85. All right, $85 left. Now, with that $85, you can put it towards cash envelopes, sinking funds, or if you want to pay extra on a bill, it's whatever you want to do. But you want to make every dollar count. And I've learned this from one of the YouTube ladies. She said make every dollar count, because if you have money lingering, you're going to try to buy something that's unnecessary, and that has happened to me. Believe me, it's going to happen, especially if you know, your next paycheck, you're not going to be paying rent. So you're going to have extra $700 because you paid your rent for the month. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you're going to have extra money. So the next month, I will show another video. The next month, instead of paying, in the sinking funds, you're going to probably double it or add more to it, or unless you want to add more to your credit card for the month or whatever the case is. I can show a video of that, of how to, how you're going to do that. And I can also show a video of what if you don't have enough money? You know what I'm saying? I know y'all probably want to see that. If you want to see, well, what if you don't have enough money for sinking funds or cash envelopes? If that's the case, I'm just going to say this. If that's the case, then you're going to look at your sinking funds and be like, you know what? I don't need to save for my computer, for this time. So I need the extra $20 for something else. Or for personal care, you're going to lower it down to like $30. Or, dog care, you're going to take the $5 off and you're going to just put $20. Or maybe, for dine out, you're not going to put nothing in dine out. You're going to save that $30 for something else. Things of that nature, But if you want to see a video on that, that's basically it. I could do that, because that's what I usually do. I don't have enough money, I usually like X stuff out, or I usually, you know, say I'm not going to save for that, or I just put less than I say. So say for computer, I probably put $10 as opposed to $20 or whatever the case is, you know, just to, you know, accommodate other categories or, you know, other bills that I have to tend to. So that's basically about that. So you don't want to over budget. You don't want to over exceed. You just want to make sure that you are taking care of what you need to take care of, which is basically your bills. You know, you want to make sure you have enough for your bills, and then you have enough for your sinking funds, whatever you're saving for, your cash envelopes, and then you have some money left over to play with. So it's really up to you if you want to put to your sinking funds or your cash envelopes or your bills, or you just basically, you probably just want to save it, or you just want to buy something for yourself. I don't know, whatever the case you want to do. But I would say for you to take your $85 and disperse it, you know, amongst, you know, whatever the case is. And then if you want to keep some in the bank or whatever like that, just in case you know, kind of, just in case you miscalculated something, maybe you want to leave that $85 just in case, you know, you thought the water bill was $70 but it was actually $80, you know what I'm saying? So you have an extra you have extra money in there so your account won't, you know, so your money, you know, could be good. But it's really up to you. So this is for the budget for June 1st, okay? So if you guys want me to come back and do the budget for the second week where it's the rent is not in there because you already paid the rent for the month, so you have more money to play with your second check, okay? So now this is where the trouble comes in. You have an extra $700. Then you're like, oh, what am I gonna do with that $700? Oh, I could do. No, you can save that $700, okay? So that's basically it, you guys. This is just of how I do my my budgeting for, you know, my paychecks or whatever the case is. I usually do the whole month, but I'm not going to show you the whole month. I'll do that when I do my the next video, if you guys want to see that when you have extra money, because this rent is not going to be for your next check because you pay for your rent. So you're going to have an extra $700. So if you want to see how I disperse that, you can let me know and I could do that or whatever the case is. But this is what I basically do. I brainstorm, I break it down to categories, and then I put everything together, and I basically, you know, just to be organized and see what's going on. I put my bills, you know, I write them down on my bill tracker for my in my budget planner. Then I put my cash envelope sinking funds. I write it down on a piece of paper in the back of my planner as brainstorming, and I look back at that and see what I have to do when I'm stuffing my envelopes and things of that nature. And that's basically it, or whatever the case. And then I have a chart where I put down, you know, what I spent out and things of that nature, and what my balance is from my sinking funds, and see what I took out, what I put in, and stuff like that, just to keep track of the money that I took out, if I took out an emergency or savings or whatever the case is, and see how much do I need to put back in or whatever the case is. So that's basically about that. So that's it. So again, these are dummy numbers. These are fictitious numbers. This is fictitious bills. This is just numbers that I just threw out there. So this is just to show you guys how I do my budgeting. I don't think I've done this. Okay, so that's basically about that. So if you guys want me to come back on, for the next paycheck, I will do that. I will come back with another video and show you the next paycheck and without the rent, okay, because you will have an extra $700. So I will continue to use these numbers and things of that nature, because you already saw this. So again, the income was $1,455 every 2 weeks. And so that's basically it about that. So I hope this was helpful. Again, these are fake numbers. I want to continue to say this because I know people are like, oh, but that's not what that is, or that's not what I want to. And then for cash and sinking envelopes, you can use whatever categories you want. You can change it to whatever. Singing funds, if you're saving for vacation, put vacation. If you're saving for whatever, this is just these categories are my categories. Okay, believe it or not, these are my categories. But these are not like the actual numbers that I'm saving for. Like groceries is 100 for me. Personal care is 40. So it's not really the exact same, numbers I'm talking about that I'm saving for. But in single funds, I have other categories. I have more than those categories. But that's basically about that. So I'm done, you guys. I don't want to keep continuing to talk. But again, this is just a dummy. This is just a mock presentation. Sorry to keep saying dummy, but this is a mock presentation. Just to show you guys how I do it. Okay. So that's basically it about that. So I hope you guys learned something, and if it was all over the place, I apologize. It's my first time doing something like this. Again, if you want me to do the next paycheck, make believe paycheck, quote unquote, I will do that. All right, so this was just the first paycheck for June 1st. And I could come back with another video if you guys like it, and you know, share it and things of that nature. And this is just budgeting, okay? So that's it. So maybe my next video won't be all over the place, and it'll be a little bit better. And yeah, so again, check my other videos out. I will put in the description bar below to have a better explanation on cash envelopes, single funds, and and how to make your cash envelopes, and how to make your single funds envelopes and things of that nature. I have my budget planner. I use the Happy Planner. I will have all of that in the description bar below, so please check that out, please. And within those videos, you will have, you know, where you can get the budget planners and stuff like that. My description bar is always informative. Please check it out. It has a lot of information in there, and I take my time to put the information in there so you guys can go check it out. And so yeah, it's a plethora of information. So yeah, so that's it, you guys. All right, so I'm done. I gotta go to work, and I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you could read this. If not, I apologize. It probably look like hieroglyphics, but it's okay. All right, so that's basically it, you guys. So I hope you have fun, and yeah, have fun with budgeting. And like I said, like, you know, budgeting is you know, a lot of people can't do it, you know, and it is hard, because it is hard for me to save. But this is just to help you, you know, get a better hold of your finances and not, you know, spend your money frivolously, you know, just to spend what you need and things of that nature. So it's just to help you, you know, save and be more conscious of what you're spending and not spending on unnecessary things, okay? So that's basically it, you guys. So like I said, I'm out of here. If you have any questions, comments, please, and that. So it's coming on the Canon. Thank you for watching. Peace. Bye.